summarize the news at 6. First, the highlights. Lagos State Governor emphasizes multi-stakeholders partnership for cooperative sector development. National Association of Nigerian Students calls on police security agencies to intensify effort in combating cultism. On the front, in Black Cat hits Ukraine as Russia fires airstrike. In Sport World, Boxing Council suspends Ryan Garcia over racial comments. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State Governor Babajide has emphasized the importance of fostering multi-stakeholders partnership to leverage the strengths and resources of all sectors in the cooperative sector, a synergy he described as essential to achieving accelerated sustainable development. Governor Saunders detailed this at an event organized by the Ministry of Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment to commemorate the 2024 International Day of Cooperatives with the theme Cooperatives Building a Better Future for All. The governor, who was represented by the Permanent Secretary Olubemiga Aino, noted that cooperative societies will always be relevant as medium for bringing government development programs closer to the larger society.
That as a sub-sovereign that houses about 60 to 70% of the commercial activity of the Nigerian business, the ease of doing business is a priority. And Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu is not missing words. On the 9th of July, that's coming Tuesday, he's summoning the whole corporate environment, the big wigs, to come to have a talk and also bring in sovereign agencies to discuss how can we further improve. Lagos is the 5th largest economy.
Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Folashade Ambrose Medebem, explained that through partnerships with various stakeholders, cooperatives have supported the creation of new businesses, expansion of industries, improved access to finance, and played instrumental roles in achieving the goals set out in the Lagos Development Plan 2052. Ambrose Medebem, who was represented by the Director of Cooperative Services, Zulika Ibrahim, said the state government efforts are reflected in the registration of 615 new cooperative societies in the last 1 year, in addition to over 3,000 societies already in existence. On his part, President of the Lagos State Cooperative Federation, Oladipo Shobole, commended the state government for including the Cooperative Developmental Fund in the 2024 budget, noting that these will further propel the development of cooperatives and their members.
But I can assure you, in the next 2-3 years, we will begin to see the effect of this Cooperative Development Fund. It will be well utilized. It will be well utilized. We have assured the government that it will be well accounted for, and the fund will get to the place where it's supposed to, get.
Shobole explained that the International Cooperative Day is an annual event celebrated on the first Saturday of July every year to increase awareness on cooperatives as well as strengthen and extend partnerships between the international cooperative movement, government, and other stakeholders. Lagos State's government has urged the recipients of its ongoing financial assistance program to use the funds provided through the scheme judiciously and meaningfully for the betterment of their lives and families. Special advisor to the governor on political, legislative, and civic engagement, Afolabi Tajudeen, gave the advice during the presentation of financial assistance checks to another set of 200 beneficiaries at Alausa, Ikeja. According to him, the Lagos State government, under the leadership of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, is committed to supporting Lagosians during these challenging times. He said it is crucial that the funds provided are used for their intended purposes to ensure the benefit of the programs reach as many people as possible and contribute to the overall development and prosperity of the citizens and state in general. Afolabi therefore appealed to the recipient to prioritize the essential reasons given in the application letters written to the state, such as housing needs, healthcare, education, and establishment of small-scale business, and ensure that those needs are met for their personal and economic growth towards achieving financial stability. In her remarks, Permanent Secretary, Office of Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement, Abiola Koshegbe, appealed to all the recipients of the ambassadors to be ambassadors of the office and propagate the gospel of the Citizens Gate 2.0 application, a platform developed to bring governance closer to the people. A team of Lagos officials from the Ministries of Economic Planning and Budget and Local Government, Chieftaincy Affairs and Rural Development, in collaboration with the Center for Rural Development, CERUD, have carried out an inspection tour of the ongoing road construction projects in Erelu Way, Amikole in Agbado Kyoto Local Council Development Area. The inspection tour of the 1.3-kilometer long road is aimed at determining the level of compliance with established standards as specified in the contract, evaluating the progress of work done, its impact on the resident of the community, and ensuring value for money expended. Speaking on behalf of the community, the value of Amikole Akim Oladejo expressed gratitude to the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for bringing the project to the community, explaining that the multiplier effect and development impact of the project on the community will forever be cherished. Oladejo decried the slow pace of work on the road, just as he appealed to the monitoring team and the contractor to expedite action towards speedy completion of the project. In its bid to equip youth in Lagos State with necessary skills, the Lions International District's 404A3 Nigeria is set to train 100 youth in information and technology, artificial intelligence, and agriculture. The district's governor, Folashade Shotomidi, reviewed this at a press briefing in Lagos, stating that they would be equipped with laptops in order to help them build a career for themselves. Shotomidi noted that it is important to engage the youth through the program in order to impact the society positively and effectively. She also said the group will end the 2024-2025 Lions Service year under its humanitarian program, conduct 100 cataract surgeries and provide quality food support to the needy.
We move with the community we serve, we make life a little more better than it's limited. In Lions Club, we pay very, very great attention to the need of those that are around us. And when we talk about serving humanity, and you're looking for the #1 organization in the whole world that is doing fantastically well in this regards, you talk about Lions International.
Shotomidi, who provided an update on the district's initiative, projects, and achievements, stated that it had secured partnership with the Lagos State Government and the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, IITA Ibadan, Oyo State. It will interest you to know that Lions International is a community-based group with over 1.3 million members in 204 countries. Now to the rest of the stories. The National Association of Nigerian Student NANS has called on the police and other security agencies to intensify their effort in combating cultism and ending the incessant cult killings in the country. NANS made the call in a statement signed by the National Clerk of the Senate, Abdul Yakin Oduayo. The student body expressed worry over the recent surge in cult-related violence that has plagued the country, lamenting that these senseless killings had claimed the lives of many promising young Nigerians, instilled fear among the residents, and disrupted the peaceful atmosphere essential for the socio-economic growth of the country. NANS lamented that cultism had turned some part of Ogun State, particularly Shagamu, Ijebu, Abeokuta, Ilaru, Ota, and Ifo, into theaters of war as members of rival cult groups engaged one another in gruesome clashes. The National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, says not less than 9,733 houses in Adamawa State have been affected by a windstorm in 2024. NEMA head of operations in Adamawa, Ladan Ayuba, said the agency has conducted assessment in the affected local government areas. It said that the warning was necessitated because of NAMED's predictions that Adamawa would be among the states to experience flooding in 2024. Ayuba urged residents who reside in the flood-prone areas to relocate to safer places or higher ground for their safety. In foreign news, a Russian attack on a power facility in Ukraine has left 100,000 people without power in the northwestern region of Sumy. National grid operator Ukrenergo said work is underway to restore power following the strikes which caused emergency shut-off for consumers in the city and region of Sumy, which borders Russia. There were no report of casualties or damage apart from the energy facility. Russia continues to pummel energy facilities across Ukraine, often plunging the country into extended blackout, with people enduring sweltering summer conditions without running water, air conditioning, or life-saving medical equipment. Ukrenergo said over the past 3 months alone, Ukraine has lost 9 gigawatts of generating capacity, thereby losing all of its thermal power plants to enemy action and seeing all hydroelectric sites damaged by drones or missile strikes. In sport now, the president of the World Boxing Council, WBC, Mauricio Suleiman, has suspended American boxer Ryan Garcia after using racial slurs and Islamophobic language on social media. The American, who was banned last month for a year from boxing following an anti-doping violation, made the comment on X. In a statement issued by WBC, they rejected any form of discrimination and Islamophobic language. And that's it on the news at 6, but just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all of various social media platforms: X Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website at trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration deployed traffic light and CCTV cameras in strategic places in the state? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has emphasized the importance of fostering multi-stakeholder partnerships to leverage the strengths and resources of all actors in the cooperative sector, a synergy he described as essential to achieving accelerated sustainable development. The National Association of Nigerian Student NANS has called on the police and other security agencies to intensify their effort in combating cultism and ending the incessant cult killings in the country. We also told you that a Russian attack on a power facility in Ukraine has left 100,000 people without power in the northwestern western region of Sumy. Finally, the president of the WBC, that's World Boxing Council, Mauricio Suleiman, has suspended American boxer Ryan Garcia after using racial slurs and Islamophobic language on social media. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adebishi. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good evening.